Hey guys, thanks for stopping by my channel today. My name is Tammy. I own a small bath and body company, and this is my very first year of attending the Handcrafted Soap and Cosmetic Guild's conference. And to catch my breath, I thought I would come on here and just kind of do a bit of a vlog type of video, just to kind of share my impressions and my overall feelings about the conference. I am getting ready. It's almost 9:30 and I'm supposed to leave at 9:30. But I'm driving out to Kansas City. I am going to stop off at the post office and drop off Melissa. Thank you for your order. I'm going to drop off your order on my way out of town. I was going to meet a friend that I met through this channel, and she had to cancel for no fault of her own. So I am now just a little bit nervous because I don't have her to meet up with and hang out with, and I'm just, you guys may not realize this, but I am fairly much an introvert. I am not one to meet people easily and make friends easily. I'm a little bit more shy than you would probably ever realize. Now I'm much less shy than I used to be. Much less shy. So I'm going to try really hard to be a little bit more outgoing and put myself out there a little bit and meet some new people and maybe meet some new friends. I'm running late. I just wanted to come on here and tell you what this video is about before I actually get into the whole trip. I am so looking forward to it. I hope I drive safe. I'm not the best driver. Not the best driver, guys. I tend to not pay attention. My husband is a nervous wreck about me driving out here. Hopefully that's all good. I will see you maybe tonight once I get checked in. All right, guys, I just got back from the first seminar. Got in about 5:30 this local time. Drive wasn't too bad. Some traffic, some bridges. I don't like bridges, guys, okay? I'm not going to say I have a debilitating fear of going over rivers and being on a bridge, but I have a pretty healthy fear of them. Sweaty palms, knuckles on the steering wheel. That's me with the bridges. All in all, wasn't a bad trip in. First thing, who do I see when I first get here is Marie over there, sitting over there. Humblebee and me. We all know who Marie is, right? She needs no introduction. She's sitting over there with a gaggle of girls. And I'm thinking, I just want to speak with her. So I went and I got registered. By the time I got done registering, she only had one girl in front of her. And I'm thinking, I'm going to go horn in on that conversation. I'm just going to go introduce myself. And I did. I'm so proud of myself. I had to tell my husband. He goes, well, did she know who you are? And it's like, no, she doesn't know who I am. Let's face it. I love every single one of my 10,700 subscribers, but I am nowhere near in Marie's ballpark. So, yeah, I'm on nobody's radar here. So I'm just going to hop off and go to bed because I'm tired. And I will probably come back on here tomorrow night and let you know how my first full day of this conference is going. All right, the first full day is done and I am beat. What time is it? It's like 9:30. Is it 9:30? Is it 8:30? It's not even 8:30. It's almost 9:30 my time, and almost 9:30 it's about my bedtime. So a little bit about today. The keynote speaker was Samir, and he is from the Eco Soap. Let me make sure I get this right. Eco Soap Bank. That was really quite touching, the story and the numbers that he shared about just the number of people in the world that don't have access to soap. It was pretty powerful and impactful, actually, and I very much enjoyed listening to his story and what he had to say. I did a conditioner bar class. We'll see. I've tried 3 times and they've all failed, guys. So I got to meet some people. So that was really neat to meet people that actually knew who I was. And I just want to say the ones, I think I'm going to remember everybody I met, but I met Rose, very sweet, and I met Paola. She told me I could call her Paula. You guys know I can barely speak English, right? And I can't say names. I can't say words. But so sweet. So if you're watching, forgive me for, just totally butchering your name, but you were so sweet and I appreciate it. There was another one and I don't remember, but I am hanging out mostly with LaWanda. I'm having so much fun with LaWanda. We still haven't gotten a picture yet, so I'm going to try to get a picture of us together. She's been fun. We just went and ate at a food truck down the street and that was pretty good. The ice cream was better. Oh goodness, guys. And at lunch, I was lucky enough to sit with Cassie and Kevin from Candle Science. So that was really interesting, and just getting to talk to them, and I have their picture too, so I'll try to maybe throw that up here. But it was really fun to be able to sit at a table with Cassie, who I watch on Instagram or Facebook, one of the two, all the time with her lives. And she's just as sweet in person as she is on those. So that was neat. I met July from Winston & Walter. She knew who I was. I didn't think she would know who I was. But I was like, dang, July knows my name. It is kind of special to me that anyone would know who I am. And so it's just fun. Okay, so guys, I have been by the Bath Bomb Press booth. I have visited this booth twice today. I went like at least once last night when I got here, and I am so close to just buying that bath bomb press. I just got my bath bombs figured out. I just feel like I've finally got a really good bath bomb, and I just keep going and I just keep visiting it. We'll see if I come home with a bath bomb press. I don't even know what to say, because I had just reconciled myself to not having a bath bomb press. And it's like, oh, it's so cool. I'm having a really, really good time. And my battery died. I was just telling LaWanda, this camera's great, other than the battery just dies all the time. And I never remember to look at it. Oh, all right, I'm plugging in my spare here. All right, guys, I'm tired. I don't know really what more to say, so I'm gonna get off here and I will check in with you tomorrow. It's another end of another day, and I thought I would come on here really quickly and just give you an update before I go down for dinner. I am exhausted again, and it is not even 7 o'clock yet. My brain can handle only so much, right? The keynote speaker today was Anne-Marie Fiola from Brambleberry, and I really enjoyed her speech. I thought she did such a good job. She has a very interesting story. She was very down to earth and personable, and shared with us, mistakes that she's made and different things like that, just a little bit of her background. And it is just, she has a very interesting story, and I really enjoyed that more than I actually thought I would. So shout out to her. She did a really good job, and I got a picture and a book, and she gave all the attendees a book and had her sign mine and got her a picture. So I'm gonna get that on here somewhere. I did a class with Ariane, and I did a class with candle making, how to go from soap making to candle making. But honestly, today my favorite class was subscription box. And I think it's just because I really have been wanting to do a subscription box, and I just couldn't figure out how to get it started. And I think I have a good game plan now of how to get that subscription box started, and then different things to do to promote it and all of that. So I thought that was very, very helpful. I think that was probably the one I got the most out of. And then, guys, I'm weak, okay? I'm weak. What can I say? I bought the bath bomb press. I bought it. And I bought a second mold. Anyway, it was funny because I would see Lee, the owner, every time I visited or out and about or at breakfast this morning, and she would look up and she'd smile at me, and I'd walk over and I'd say, I can't take your hard sales pitch. At first I don't think she got what I was trying to say because she goes, I just smiled at you. I was like, I'm just teasing. It's like, I went to her booth today and she smiled and I was like, Lee, you wore me down. I said, you finally wore me down with this hard sales line you've been throwing my way. But she's so sweet. So I had to get a picture with her too. I think I'm going to be really, really happy that I did it. And one of the final straws was the fact that I am getting older and I'm getting more tired. I just can't handle some of the stuff I've been doing. I need to be able to streamline so that I'm not spending as much time on all of that stuff, and just physically, gosh, I'm getting tired. I don't know what to tell you. I hit 50 and I'm just, my energy tanked. I am still planning to share with you my recipe for my bath bomb that I think is awesome, because I have a feeling that's going to change with the bath bomb press. So anyway, guys, I'm going to get off here, so go eat. Have a good night. So I'm home. I got home yesterday afternoon. I got my phone so I could kind of look at my agenda and help me remember what exactly what classes I went in. I did a class for candle makers for soap makers, and I was just about ready to kind of give up on candles after this next year, because I just paid for my insurance in March. So I have almost a full year of selling that I can do. I had just about decided that I was going to move past that and maybe drop candles after that. But going to this class kind of made me rethink that, and I may continue on. But I am going to give myself this year to figure things out. One of the takeaways is that I need to give that some more effort, because I haven't put the effort into it. I did a scrub class. Honestly, I didn't learn anything in that, and there were a lot of classes I didn't learn much in, and my husband was like, well, you've been doing it 8 years. I was like, okay, fair point, Now, I did the keynote speaker on the last full day, Sunday, was Belinda. What is her last name? Williams. And she talked about the kaleidoscope technique. It's nothing I've ever done before, so I'm very inspired to try the kaleidoscope technique, and I will probably be purchasing the things to do that from her. Although I didn't learn some things from these classes, I did get inspired by some of the classes. So, that is in itself a really good thing. The heat transfer method by Sarah Golding. I did like that class a lot. She did inspire me to give it another go. I have done it a few times and I've just never really liked it, but I've never had a really good reason for not liking it. So she did inspire me to try it again and do that another time and see, maybe I'll start doing that more often. And then the last class that I took on that last day was Lee Choi and Ariane, and that was a bath bomb making class. I enjoyed that because, one, I bought the bath bomb press and they did share some recipes for the bath bomb press. I liked watching those two work together. They did a really good job. And there was a shaving puck class I took. So I guess if I think about it, I learned more than I realized. I make shaving soap. Did I learn a lot about shaving soap? I mean, I think I got ideas from that class. I have decided to bring on a women's line of shaving soap. I'm thinking, okay, all in all, was it worth it? And I know a lot of you are wondering, was it worth it? I would say in the end, it is worth it. Especially if you're newer. I wish I would have gone about 5 years ago. 1 or 2 years in, I wish I would have gone. 7.5 years in going, I didn't learn as much as I could have. That being said, I was very inspired to try new things. I'm inspired to bring out my subscription boxes. I feel like I have a handle on how I can incorporate those into my line. I was inspired to bring women's shaving puck to my line. All of these ideas were either introduced to me, like I you know, came up with or was inspired with an idea, or reinforced an idea that I had been struggling with or thinking about for a while. It just kind of helped bring that home to me. So yes, it was worth it. More than anything, the women I met some really wonderful men. I met some people that I think I'm going to stay in contact with for a very long time. I just fell in love with some of these girls, you know. It was just such a sweet experience. And being in a room full of people that can geek out on everything that we want to geek out on, with the bath bombs or the colors or the soaps or shampoo bars or whatever you're talking about. It's like everybody has that same passion. And that is really inspiring and very special. Yes, I am very glad I went. I will go again. I don't know if I'll go every year. Maybe I'm like, thanks, Valerie. Thank you. Ooh, she's getting, I shouldn't say what you're getting, should I? I was going to say, oh, you're getting this and this, but I won't. So thanks, Valerie. It's been a really good month for me. Guys, I mean, I don't know if it's because I'm running a Mother's Day special, you know, and I'm running 15% off my entire site, or if it's just sales are picking up, but it's been a really good month for me. I'm so pleased with the orders I've received this month. I need it. I have to pay for a bath bomb press. Really quickly about the bath bomb press. I have my bath bombs. I videotaped tonight my new recipe that is working so good for me, guys. I'm sharing that recipe with you and sharing with you how I came up with my bath bomb formula. Now, this probably won't work in the press. And I'm gonna have to start all over. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you liked the fact that I did this or not. I mean, some of you asked for it. All right, guys, I'm starting to ramble. I'm gonna cut out that little bit of a ramble. Clearly, I'm a little bit tired because that's what I do. I ramble when I'm tired. I want to give some shout outs to the women I met. I won't remember names, but LaWanda, of course, she is just awesome. I so much enjoyed hanging out with her, and Kim and Paola. I think that's close. I love her. Such a sweet, sweet soul, that girl. She just smiles. She's just one of those personalities that people gravitate towards and just are so happy to be in her presence. She's just one of those. She's so sweet. And getting to meet Lee Choi and July from the Winston and Walter, she is so much fun and so sweet and smiles and just a happy, happy soul. And her friend Margaret, I think that's her friend's name. And I liked her too. I didn't get a picture with her. I just had a wonderful, wonderful experience. Highly recommend you doing it at least once. The newer you are, the more you will learn. The longer you've been in it, the more you're going to get inspired. So there is definitely something for everyone. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the time that you spent with me today, because I enjoyed it spending it with you. Why don't you give me a thumbs up if you like the video? Subscribe if you haven't already. You can give me a thumbs down if you hate it, because I'm sure some of you will hate it, and I'm sure it was kind of all over the place because I was dead on my feet half the time I was taping. That being said, I'm off. Bye.